друзья, студенты, уважаемые коллеги, друзья, студенты, гости, просим оставаться на своих местах. Кто стоит, убедительная просьба размещаться на своих местах и более не передвигаться по залу. Если вдруг кому-то не хватило места, то прошу обратиться к волонтерам, и мы проводим вас в другой зарезервированный зал. Прошу моих сотрудников помочь с этим. Людей, стоящих в зале.
Российский университет дружбы народов имени Патриса Лумумбы приветствует ее превосходительство доктора Самию Сулуху Хасан, президента Объединенной Республики Танзания.
Ваше превосходительство, доктор Самия Сулуху Хасан, президент Объединенной Республики Танзания, уважаемые члены ученого совета университета, коллеги, гости и студенты. Разрешите мне, как президенту Российского университета дружбы народов имени Патриса Лумумбы, объявить: торжественная церемония, посвященная вручению регалий почетного доктора Российского университета дружбы народов имени Патриса Лумумбы, объявляется открытой.
Дамы и господа, звучит гимн Объединенной Республики Танзания. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the United Republic of Tanzania.
Уважаемая госпожа президент, уважаемые члены ученого совета, коллеги, друзья, от имени Миноборнауки России рад приветствовать вас на этой торжественной церемонии. Сегодня мы собрались здесь, чтобы вручить звание почетного доктора РУДН президенту Объединенной Республики Танзания Самии Сулуху Хасану, нашему большому другу и человеку, который вносит огромный вклад в укрепление российско-танзанийских отношений. Под вашим руководством, госпожа президент, Танзания уверенно развивается и традиционно является надежным партнером России. Яркое свидетельство тому — ежегодное увеличение числа танзанийцев Кабинета министров Танзании есть те, кто начинал свой путь именно здесь, в аудиториях на улице Миклуха-Маклая. Миноборнауки России поздравляет вас, госпожа Хасан, с этим почетным званием. Желаем вам дальнейших успехов в развитии образования и науки, а также укрепления дружественных связей между Танзанией и Россией. Благодарю за внимание.
Уважаемые участники заседания, заместитель министра Константин Ильич Могилевский очень кратко отметил ту огромную прошедшего ранее саммита глав государств
Ваше превосходительство, доктор Самия Сулуху Хасан, госпожа президент Объединенной Республики Танзания. Уважаемые члены Объединенной Республики Танзании, доктору Самии Сулуху Хасан. Этот шаг символизирует особую связь между нашим университетом и африканским континентом, а также признание заслуг главы танзанийского государства в развитии системы образования, в наращивании международного сотрудничества посредством научной дипломатии, в содействии межкультурному диалогу. И, конечно же, в углублении российско-танзанийского академического партнерства. Принципы, реализуемые под руководством президента Танзании, стратегии глубоко созвучны и лежат в основе создания Российского университета дружбы народов. Равенство, взаимопонимание и, конечно же, партнерство. Сегодня РУДН – самый международный университет в мире. У нас обучаются студенты из более чем 160 стран, а наши выпускники работают во всех странах мира. Наши достижения находят признание в международном рейтинге. РУДН стабильно входит в престижные мировые рейтинги. Мы занимаем 3-е место среди российских университетов в рейтингах QS. По ряду направлений РУДН в предметных мировых рейтингах входит в топ-100 сильнейших университетов мира. Наши студенты в 17 учебных подразделениях осваивают свыше 800 образовательных программ. И на всех образованиях мы гордимся тем, что нашему университету носит имя Патриса Лумумбы, выдающегося сына Демократической Республики Конго, легендарного борца за свободу и независимость африканского континента. РУДН всегда уделял большое внимание сотрудничеству со странами Африки. Взаимодействие строится на прочном фундаменте сложившихся связей. Позвольте привести конкретные цифры, которые подтверждают стратегический характер работы университета. За всю историю наш университет подготовил свыше 16 тысяч высококвалифицированных специалистов для стран Африки. Это врачи, инженеры, агрономы, юристы, дипломаты, которые вносят существенный вклад в развитие своих государств, а также укрепляют.
And this pool of partnership was supplemented by one more significant higher educational establishment, I mean the Dar es Salaam Technology University. And we concluded the agreement to implement the joint educational programs on such relevant engineering systems as technical control systems and AI, and study the space sciences. The foundation of any cooperation is we have a growing demand to study Russian language in Africa. This is a language of science, diplomacy, and direct interpersonal communication. This trend relies on our systemic work on promotion of Russian language in the African continent, support of educational and enlightenment initiatives. In 5 countries, we've got the Russian language centers and pre-university training centers. Also, 19 subject-oriented classes. We are planning this year to launch these classes in the Republic of Tanzania as well. And this year, Democratic Republic of Congo, the fatherland of Patrice Lumumba, in Kinshasa University, the Russian language is mandatory for all the students.
Местных публикаций. Отмечу высокое качество, потому что 80% из них опубликованы из Занзибара, который досрочно завершил подготовку по направлению экономика и право. И мы гордимся тем, что свыше 1100 граждан, получивших образование в РУДН, работают сегодня на благо Танзании.
Will give them, they work for Tanzania, they contribute in the receiving education. In Russia, 72, almost half of them, study here in our university. We see the great potential to increase the number of Tanzanian citizens in our university. Very recently, the other day, we received an invitation to take part in the Samia program to train talented youth of Tanzania, and we confirmed our readiness to join this educational program. Between our university and Tanzanian university, we have free cooperation agreements. As a part of this visit, we signed 2 more cooperation agreements. The scientists of RUDN and Tanzania are engaged in the joint research work, and in the last year, we published 10 publications in the highly quoted magazines. And cooperation with universities and scientific centers of Tanzania undergoes significant changes that are taking place in the educational system of Tanzania, guided by the Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of Tanzania. These transformations are meant for the systemic increase of quality of education, development of sciences, technology and innovations, strengthening HR capital, and also broadening bilateral academic connections with the universities of the Russian Federation. Partnership between RUDN and Tanzanian University is reaching a brand new level. We rely on the strategic support of the Tanzanian colleagues and joint commitment to the long-term cooperation. In this process, we see that a fundamental role is played by the President of Tanzania, and her consistent trade and the bridges are built between countries and the people. We highly appreciate our partnership with Africa and specifically with Tanzania. I am positive that together we can accomplish even more for the education and science development, for strengthening human capital, for the growing and developing Tanzania. The Tanzania's role is growing both in the African continent as well in the world. And yesterday's meeting is another evidence and testimony to that. The meeting of the President of the United Republic of Tanzania and President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. This video is devoted to the growing Tanzania, under the guidance of Her Tanzania, under the guidance of Her Excellency, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Madam Samia Suluhu Hassan. Please take a look at the screen.
Samia Suluhu Hassan placed economic diplomacy at the center of Tanzania's engagement with the world. Since assuming office, her objective seeks, Tanzania registered 1,382 foreign investment projects with a combined value of approximately 35.6 million United States dollars. These investments created 628,769 employment opportunities, while efforts strengthen Tanzania's position as a premier global destination, while opening Tanzania to significant increases in education funding has expanded access to learning opportunities. $428,400. A landmark reform under President Samia's leadership has been the extension of basic education from 7 years to 10 years. This transformative policy broadens access to education, reduces barriers to learning, and equips young Tanzanians with the knowledge and skills needed to compete in a rapidly changing global economy. The government's investment in education extends beyond primary and secondary schools. Each year, thousands of students graduate from Tanzanian universities through government-supported higher education loans. Since President Samia assumed office, more than 1.1 million students have benefited from higher education financing of leaders, innovators, researchers, and entrepreneurs who will drive Tanzania's transition toward a knowledge-based digital economy. From expanding economic opportunities to investing in education and human capital, Tanzania's transformation reflects a leadership vision centered on inclusion, innovation, and sustainable development. Economic diplomacy has opened new doors to investment, trade, and tourism. Education reforms are equipping future generations with the skills to seize those opportunities. Together, these achievements are laying the foundation for a stronger, more prosperous, and globally competitive Tanzania. As the nation moves forward, one message remains clear. A Tanzania that invests in its people is a Tanzania that invests in its future. Tanzania rising, together towards a brighter future.
Уважаемые коллеги, члены ученого совета университета, уважаемые гости, дорогие студенты, как было показано в докладе ректора университета Олега Александровича Ястребова, в нашем университете ежегодно обучаются студенты более чем из 160 стран мира.
The world countries, and our university graduates are working in practically every world country today. Among these alumni, there are presidents, prime ministers, many hundreds of ministers, MPs, representatives, parliaments throughout the world. We quite confer honorary doctorship titles from a Russian University of People's Friendship. This is conferred only upon those state leaders who make a significant contribution into strengthening the peace, friendship, and cooperation, realizing the mission of the Russian University of People's Friendship. As was shown also in the rector's address, Tanzania is one of the key partners of our university. This honorary title of the Honorary Doctor of People's Friendship University, named after Patrice Lumumba, to
коллеги. Слово для выступления предоставляется
Goes to
впервые
for the honorary doctor of Russian Friendship People's Friendship University, named after Patrice Lumumba, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Please be seated. Honorable Valery Falkov, Minister of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation, Professor Vladimir Mambo. Asante sana. Thank you. Members of the press, dear students, ladies and gentlemen, it is with deep humility, profound and gratitude that I stand here before you today to receive the honorary doctorate degree, honoris causa, from the People's Friendship University of Russia, an institution whose name and history speak strongly to the friendship and nations of the dignity of all peoples. First and foremost, I render gratitude to this moment of fellowship, reflection, and shared commitment to knowledge. I further extend my sincere appreciation to the University Council, the Senate, the Rector, the academic community, and the students of Rhoden University for this distinguished honor. Thank you very much. I must admit that when I received the news of this conferment, it dawned on me that this honor is not mine alone. Rather, it is a tribute to our shared commitment to progress, cooperation, and the advancement but cultures and histories, and prepare them not only for professional success, but for their service to humanity. The very name of this university reminds us that knowledge must never be isolated from friendship, but rather serve as a cornerstone for international and intercultural understanding and proximity. It is in this recognition that we train leaders who can serve a world that is increasingly connected, but still deeply in need of wisdom. This is very important. The world is very much connected, but need deep wisdom. Africa's struggle for independence and dignity gives this institution a moral resonance that goes beyond academia. It reminds us that this is a quiet power of education. And in that journey, one life is transformed, and eventually the family is transformed, the community is transformed, and the entire country and nation is transformed. This is the power of education. Distinguished guests, in Tanzania, at independence, our access to higher education was very limited. The University of Dar es Salaam, established in 1961, began with a small first cohort of less than 20 students. Today, Tanzania is a home to 52 universities and university colleges owned by public and private sector. No nation in the world can afford to be left behind. For Tanzania and for Africa more broadly, the question is not whether we shall participate in the knowledge economy, but rather It is how we shall prepare our young people well in ports, energy projects or energy systems, industries and digital platforms are essential. But we also know that infrastructure alone does not transform the nation. Transformation requires people, skilled people, disciplined, engineering, mathematics, medicine, and other strategic fields. Its purpose is simple, but of utmost importance, deeply important, to ensure that no academically gifted Tanzanian is denied access to world-class education because of financial constraints. So this is what Samia Scholarship was doing, supporting the talented students from the poor families to proceed with their further education. To date, the Samia Scholarship Program has supported more than 5,000 outstanding students in science, technology, engineering problems, an innovator who will create jobs, a teacher who will shape generations. And it is an investment in the young Tanzanians who believes that knowledge is not complete until it serves the society. In this regard, I see great potential for deeper cooperation between Tanzanian universities and Rhoden University. We welcome expanded scholarship opportunities, joint several memorandum of understanding will be signed or have been signed to enhance cooperation between our learning institutions. And my Minister of Education is here, who has done this great job. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, permit me to direct my discourse to students who are here with us today. Dear students, you are studying at a time of great uncertainties, but also with great possibilities. The world you inherit will require more than skills and certificates. It will require character. It will require discipline. It will require curiosity. It will require compassion and patriotism. And it will require the ability to work across cultures, across disciplines, and across borders. Whether you come from Russia, Tanzania, passing through those doors is what will define your contribution to humanity. Distinguished guests, confidence and trust, whose confidence and trust have given me the privilege to serve. It belongs to the teachers who shaped us, the parents who sacrificed for us, and the young people whose dreams continue to remind us that leadership must always be about service and not ourselves. The Tanzanian founding father, Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, taught us that development must always place the human being at the center. That lesson continues to guide us. What you have seen in the documentary is because of this reminder of our founding father. And knowing that education has always played a central role in our development path, it should, in that respect, serve humanity. And we are here and ready to serve the humanity. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as a humble recipient of this honor, and now a member of the Rhoden fraternity, I commit myself to further strengthen academic, cultural, and people-to-people ties between Tanzania and this esteemed institution. I'll continue to encourage Tanzanian students and scholars to see Rhoden as a place of learning, friendship, and opportunity. And at this point, let me once again express my heartfelt appreciation to the leadership of Rhoden University, the University Council, the Senate, the Rector, the professors, staff, and students for this historic recognition. Thank you very much. I'm grateful for this. Rhoden University, the Russian Federation, and the United Republic of Tanzania continue to prosper. Long live friendship between Russia and Tanzania. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Spasibo.
Уважаемые участники торжественной церемонии,
Ceremonial event. Today, all of us together witnessed the historic event, historic moment that will be always kept in the history, in the census of our unique Russian People's Friendship University named after Patrice Lumumba. The decision of the Academic Council of our university is a recognition of high merits and personal contribution of Madam President in the development of Russian-Tanzanian relationships, in strengthening friendship between our peoples. Also, this is a great symbol of great respect and deep appreciation for the role that the United Republic of Tanzania plays in the modern world and in the development of multilateral cooperation of the Russian Federation with the African continent countries. We witnessed yesterday, many of us witnessed the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, congratulated Mrs. Samia Suluhu Hassan on this high honorable award, the Honorary Doctor of Rhoden University Award. We are positive that our today's ceremony will lay a strong foundation for further extension of connections between Russia and Tanzania. We are always happy to see you, Madam President, and representatives of your wonderful country within the walls of our university. The ceremony of conferring the diploma of Honorary Doctor of Rhoden University is coming to a closure. But while, Madam President, it is not done, it is not over yet, because the students of our university, they really want to make a gift for everyone, for you personally, and for every participant of this ceremonial event. I would like you to take the front row seat and
конфеты из кармана повытаскивала. Барыня, 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 сударыня, барыня, 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 сударыня.
А у меня на сарафане розовые маки. В пятый день из-за меня на деревне драки.
Барыня, 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 сударыня, барыня, 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 сударыня. Мы частушки петь кончаем и садимся в решето. До свидания, улыбаясь, за частушками еще. Барыня, 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 сударыня, 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 барыня, 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 сударыня. Барыня, 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 сударыня, барыня, 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 сударыня, барыня, 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 сударыня.
Уважаемые коллеги, разрешите торжественную церемонию, посвященную вручению регалий почетного доктора от президента
Of the honorary doctor's degree upon the President of United Republic of Tanzania. Ceremony is hereby concluded. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.